here today because it's a National Day of Action, Right to Dream campaign. And we're here to educate our communities about what's happening with Dream Act eligible youth, that we're still being deported, and that the prosecutorial discretion memo from Obama is not working because we're being constantly contacted by dreamers that are on deportation proceedings. So we also want to talk about the separation of families that is happening under the policy secure communities and the deportations that have happened in the Obama administration. More than 1 million people have been deported, record-breaking deportations, and we're here today because we want to protect our families, we want to protect our friends, and we want to live with dignity here in the state of Arizona and in the entire nation. We want the support from all our communities. We need you to show up at these events because we're often told that we're the future and that we need to educate ourselves and go to school. But when we attempt to do that, there's a lot of obstacles that we're constantly facing because we're being attacked by politicians that don't believe that we're human beings and that we deserve an education. So we need your help. Please join the Arizona Dream Act Coalition and come to our events to learn more about us. And we're also here to hold all politicians accountable, regardless of political parties. Today we're going to hear the story of Heather Martinez.
Good morning, my name is Heather Martinez, E-D-D-E-R, Martinez, M-A-R-T-I-N-E-Z. I was brought to Arizona by my family when I was 5 years old. I never received a visa or a green card. I am an undocumented immigrant. I attended public schooling and eventually graduated from high school receiving a general diploma in the state of Arizona. Like any other student, I applied to a 4-year university and I was eventually accepted. Unfortunately, in the state of Arizona, we undocumented immigrants are the focal point of the immigration debate, and as a result, Prop 300 was instituted, specifically so undocumented youth like me would have to pay out-of-state tuition. I was able to successfully finish a year of college because of scholarships, but as a result of Prop 330, I could no longer continue and attend school. A few years later, SB 1070 was implemented in Arizona so that undocumented immigrants would be found and eventually deported back to their country of origin. The Obama administration has also decided to make secure communities mandatory in the state. With this program, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, or better known as ICE, has the right to tear apart families, send students like me who want to pay taxes and contribute to the United States back to their mother country, myself included. Late in July 2010, I was at a light rail station, crossing the tracks, when a transport security guard asked me for my identification. I couldn't produce anything except a matrícula consular. He quickly looked me up on the Phoenix Police Department database. I was promptly arrested for a warrant issued for contempt of court, for which I had been late a few weeks on a court payment. I was taken to 4th Avenue Jail, and because of secure communities, I was later interrogated by ICE. They determined that I was undocumented and I was to be held under an ICE hold. I had court hearing the next morning and I couldn't leave because of my immigration status. I spent 24 hours in 4th Avenue Jail. The next morning I awoke, and along with other undocumented immigrants, we were transported to ICE headquarters in Phoenix. I spent about 8 hours in an ICE cell. Later that night, about 10 p.m., we were placed on a Homeland Security bus that was headed toward Florence. Once there, we unloaded our belongings and we had to spend the night. The following day, I was shipped out again on the bus, this time for decoy. There I spent 2 months in immigration detention. I was finally released on $12,500 bond and reunited with my family. This is the account of just one of thousands of undocumented youth throughout this nation. I am not alone.
Right over here. here to ask President Obama for undocumented youth to feel safer in our communities. We know that administration of President Obama has had high numbers of deportations, and we're asking for him to step up and provide undocumented youth with categorical relief, which is to end all undocumented youth deportations. Even though he has provided with prosecutorial discretion, this is not enough, and undocumented youth are at risk of being detained and being deported. And as undocumented youth in Arizona, we have the right to live our lives without fear and the right to higher education. So we're asking President Obama administration to step up and provide undocumented youth with
Dreamers are being deported every day. This is what's happening to my friends. This is what's happening to my family. And we're here today to tell President Obama that we want real administrative relief and categorical relief for dreamers. Prosecutorial discretion is not working. And we just want to send a message to all politicians that we're not political pawns, and we're going to hold them accountable for their actions. And we're here today because we